Come on, let's go. Move up and down, up and down. Good, good.
Finger face every day like this! Let's go!
You gotta punch hard!
On your mark, get set, go!
Courtney, I'm sorry to tell you that you are not the biggest loser, but you're not the only person leaving tonight. Brett, with no one left to train, it's time to say goodbye to you too.
They're eliminating a trainer. Now there's trainer eliminations.
Oh my God, what is happening? What is happening?
Bob, Jillian, Kara, it's time to say goodnight to your teams.
Seeing him walk out of the Biggest Loser gym and lose his whole team, it's heartbreaking. What happened to Brett cannot happen to me.
This competition is full of surprises. We're down to 9 contestants and 3 trainers. And I have one more surprise for you. For the next 2 weeks, you will race down mountains, sail the high seas, swim through whitewater rapids, and literally jump into your new life. You are headed to the home of the greatest adventures on Earth. New Zealand.
Oh my God! I'm getting chills.
Oh my. I cannot believe that we're going to New Zealand. That's so crazy and so exciting.
It's a land of mystery. It's a land of exploration. I mean, this is a huge adventure to be going on, and we're all going?
You have all earned the adventure of a lifetime. So it is time for you all to pack your bags, and I will see you on the other side of the world.
I've traveled a lot of places in the world. I've never gotten below south of the equator.
I don't really know what New Zealand has to offer. I've heard of it. I know it's this large island, and it's close to all the smaller islands, including Tonga, where my family's from.
Welcome on board Air New Zealand's newest aircraft.
Thank you.
Now, you are actually sitting in economy this evening. However, one of you does have the opportunity to be upgraded this evening into our brand new premium economy space seat. This is going to give you more personal space, a larger TV screen, and also fine dining that you can order when you want to order.
I want that. Hello, 13 hours in a premium seat. Yes, please.
I'm going to read you a question, and whoever gets the answer that's closest to the answer will get the premium economy seat.
Awesome. Great.
How tall is the Sky Tower in Auckland?
I've never even heard of the Sky Tower in Auckland. I've never even heard of the city of Auckland, you know.
Let's find out what your answers are, starting over here.
836 feet.
1,100 feet. 2,740 feet. 772 feet.
650 feet.
350 feet. 2,800 feet.
I'm gonna go really high, 11,000 feet.
I'm gonna go with a 5 or 5,000.
Okay, so the correct answer actually is 1,076 feet tall. So the winner is Austin.
Great job. Great job.
Thanks everybody for playing. Why don't you go and get settled into our economy class? And Austin, well done. And thank you very much for flying with Air New Zealand.
Normally, I dread plane flights, and yet this is exactly the kind of flight that I needed coming into New Zealand.
We're finally in New Zealand, you know. We're on this bluff and we have a 360-degree view, like panoramic view of New Zealand. It's immediately just completely overwhelming and exciting, and I just can't wait to see what Allison has in store for us.
Welcome to Auckland, New Zealand!
4 months ago, you were unhealthy, you were unfit, You were unwilling to take advantage of the opportunities out there. Well, in the last 4 months, you have all made a change. In fact, the 9 of you have lost 1,020 pounds.
If you look at the pictures from all of us when we first got on the ranch in the 4 months' time, I mean, it's crazy. We don't even look anything like we did before. And I mean, here we are in New Zealand, you know, a land of adventure, and all of us are ready to just enjoy it all.
Moses, I understand you have some family history here in New Zealand.
Many years ago, when my father was a young man, my grandparents decided to send him out of 11 kids to come to Auckland, New Zealand, so my father could receive more education. And really what he learned here is what brought the Kini family to the United States. And I can only imagine how excited he'd be if he knew I was standing here in New Zealand and to be able to experience where he had been.
Well, congratulations to all 9 of you. We started with 22 contestants. There are 9 of you left, and you are in for the adventure of a lifetime. In the distance, you can see the city of Auckland, and perhaps you also notice the Sky Tower. At over 1,000 feet in the air, it is the highest structure in the Southern Hemisphere. It is also important for another reason. It's the site of your very first adventure. There's some people looking forward to seeing you there, and you have a surprise in store, so head on out.
All right.
When we first came to Auckland, the biggest thing that you could see is the Sky Tower. And it's like the iconic structure in the middle of the city. We're walking towards it. You got a feeling that something's going to happen. Something's going to start our whole trip off with this tower.
Hey guys! We round the corner and there I see, standing there waiting at the base of this huge tower, is Kara. And it feels so good to see her, to know that she's here with us on this amazing trip.
Welcome to New Zealand, guys. The Sky Tower is the tallest structure in the Southern Hemisphere. At the top, it's a beautiful, beautiful panoramic view. You can see the best view of Auckland. You see volcanoes, everything. So you guys want to go to the top and check it out?
Sure. Yeah.
There's an elevator going up, but that's for regular people. Here on The Biggest Loser, we're not regular. We're not taking the elevator. You guys are going up 1,027 stairs.
I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I'm going to die and never get to see the top of this building.
There are 1,027 steps. That's ridiculous.
Guys, go. Get some stepping.
All righty. Okay.
These are going to be steep stairs. We're not talking like, you know, stairs in the mall, going to the second floor. No. I used to avoid stairs like it's a plague. And, you know, here we are just trucking along.
It's amazing. Like, we're fighting for every level. And we're fit enough that it's not a hard fight now. It's one that we're totally conditioned for.
Almost there.
As we start going up the flight, I'm realizing,
Almost done.
I think I'm in shape.
Woo!
And I start flashing back to where I work and the people that always use the stairs. I'm always like, oh, those people that always use the stairs, and I'm always one of those people that use the elevator. And now I'm one of those annoying people that will always use the stairs. And it just feels so good.
Oh, wow.
From the observatory deck, we can see just a crystal clear view of all of Auckland. You kind of just got to take a moment and recognize, wow, I'm somewhere completely different than I was yesterday.
Some people would call it an incredible view. I just call it a very fearful view because I'm scared of death of heights. And the more I look off in the distance, I can deal with that. But as soon as I start to look down and I see the little cars driving, I start to freak out. I have had the fear of heights my whole life. I've only been on a Ferris wheel one time in my whole life because going on it once just scared me to death.
Hey, Bob.
Welcome to Auckland, New Zealand, you guys. How are the stairs up here?
Very good.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, a little bit of a workout.
So I want you to know there's going to be 2 ways down. There's going to be the easy way, and there's going to be the hard way.
Okay.
The hard way, take all those stairs that you just climbed up and go all the way back down. Or the easy way. I've got a volunteer that's going to show you how the easy way is done. Come over here, you guys.
Oh my God!
There she is! Look at her!
Look at her! God, look at her!
This is a bad idea! I changed my mind!
Jillian!
Are you crazy?
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Look down! Oh my God! There she is! Look at her! Jillian!
This is a bad idea! I changed my mind!
Jillian!
Oh my God!
Look down!
Oh God! Don't!
The woman looks absolutely terrified.
She looks scared to death.
All you can see on her face is, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't! Don't do this!
Don't do this. Don't do this.
Oh God!
Oh my God!
Son of a bitch! Taking a little hit. Oh my God.
She was freaking out there. Okay, so you decide which one's the easy way or the hard way. God. Moses, Rulin, unfortunately, there is a weight limit on this cable going down. It's 280 pounds, and you guys aren't going to be able to take that option. Jay, you've got a heart condition too, so you're not going to be able to do this.
I'm really disappointed. I now just wish that I had lost about another 10, 15 pounds more so I could have made this jump. This is definitely a reminder for me that I still have a ways to go.
The rest of you guys, you have the choice. What's it going to be? Who's going to do it?
Me!
Ken, what about you?
I don't know.
Ken.
I really don't know if I'm going to do this or not.
You can do this, Ken.
What, are you afraid of heights?
Oh, it's my #1 fear.
If Jillian can look like that, when it has such a look of terror on her face, I'm thinking this isn't a fear that I need to overcome. Nah, I don't think I'm going to do it.
My #1 fear. If I have a nightmare at night, it's me falling off a bridge or something.
Yeah.
You have the chance to overcome your greatest fear today.
Okay, you didn't understand. I don't know that I have any desire to overcome this fear.
Right. Okay. You're like, I'm
right.
fine with being afraid
I don't
of
have
heights.
any desire.
Ken was not here to face his fear of heights. But I had sympathy for that because I'm really afraid of heights. My stomach has been nauseous ever since I've been up on top of that tower. I feel like if you can do this, then I can do this. And I'm so afraid. I really am. And I'm like, I don't care that anybody knows it. As a trainer here on The Biggest Loser, it's like I try to get people to face their fears all the time. And I said, you know what? If you do it, I'll do it. And I was really hoping he would say, no. You know, it's like, are we going to do this?
I've already made a decision I'm not going to do this. But then I started realizing, okay, if he's as afraid as I am, and we both do this together, well, then we can overcome this fear together.
I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to really try. So I'm going to do it. I appreciate that you're going to do it with me. We're going to do it.
All right. I guess we're going to do it.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. This is something I would have never done before when I was really heavy. I would have never done this. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm excited for Lydia because she is, I mean, not to be rude, you know, I love you, but she's a super control freak and she would never do this in her normal life.
No.
And here at The Biggest Loser, she's just letting go of those ropes. And now it's time for us to jump into our new lives, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great way to start off everything. It's awesome.
That's right.
Cool. Come on out.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go have a look over, Hannah.
Look at her. She's unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
Looking over that ledge, all I can think about is I'm 1,100 feet in the air, and it feels like I'm leaving that old life behind, and I'm not afraid.
Oh my God! To see Hannah standing there like this and looking down, that is crazy.
You can.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
That's real unnatural.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my God.
Jumping off this platform is just like jumping into a new me. I never want to look back. I never want to back away from the ledge. I always want to take that leap of faith.
That's my girl. Love it.
Holy cow.
The second that I let go, it was like the most freeing experience I've ever had in my life.
All right, guys, you got 3, 2, 1, go!
I don't feel like it's tight enough. Is it on me?
No, it's not tight enough yet. I haven't finished. So worst comes to the worst, if you get out there and you can't stand there front on with your arms like this, you can turn around and the guide will hold on to you and you fall off backwards. So you can go backwards if you want to, but you should try to go forwards first.
Why?
Because it's an amazing feeling.
Oh, we're gonna lean forward like
I don't care
this?
about an amazing feeling. I'm just doing this for Ken. Why didn't you just say no, we weren't going to do this? I'm like, why didn't I take the elevator down and meet everybody there? Why am I here?
My heart is racing.
Bob told Ken if Ken would do it, that Bob would do it.
Oh my God!
Let me tell you, the one thing that Bob fears more than anything on the planet, except aging, is heights. Heights. He fears heights more than anything.
I'll be praying for you.
I'm doing this for you.
In some ways, I hope that he would back out, but I don't think Bob's going to back out of it.
Is it Bob? It's Bob! Oh my God, it's Bob! Oh my God, I think it's Bob.
Oh, wow.
Right hand on there, right?
Right hand on there?
Go on, left hand.
Oh my God, he's like having a heart attack right now.
Right to the east now. All right, guys, in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Drop it! Oh my God! You did it! Are you okay?
My knees, it feels like my legs don't want to work right now. What I won't do for the Biggest Loser. That was crazy. Oh my God. That was unbelievable.
If Ken doesn't go, are you going to ruin his life?
Oh, he's going to do it.
Heights have never been his thing, so much that he was in a baseball stadium and had to like get a new seat because it was too high up.
We'll find out, buddy.
So for him to be walking towards the edge of a building, getting ready to jump off, that's nuts.
Good stuff, mate. Doing well. You're doing well.
I'm about 6 inches from the edge, and at that moment, I genuinely am thinking, Bob isn't going to hate me if I turn around and don't do this. How could I have found myself in New Zealand, of all places, getting ready to jump off the highest structure in the southern hemisphere? I just don't know if I can do this.
Come on, Ken.
I wonder if he's going to do it.
Here you go, Ken. Come on, you can do it.
How you doing now, Ken? Feeling a bit more nervous than you were on the inside?
Yeah.
No worries.
How could I have found myself in New Zealand, of all places, getting ready to jump off the highest structure in the southern hemisphere? I just don't know if I can do this.
Everyone that comes up feels a little bit nervous. So what's going to happen, I'm going to put this one onto the front, just like this.
Okay. Before I ever step onto this steel plank, I'm thinking there was a couple of guys in the group that are too large weight-wise to make this jump, and I'm wishing I was one of them.
Back up.
Here it goes.
Here he goes.
Come on, Ken.
Right hand, grab that. Left hand over here. Toes on the edge and wait there for us.
Oh my gosh, Ken.
I'm going to give you a countdown now. Ken, are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is what Biggest Loser is all about. It's about facing your fears head on and jumping right over them.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
We did it!
Yeah, baby. Oh, I thought I was gonna die.
You're so awesome, kid!
I can't believe I did that. Oh, I'm telling you, I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna die right there. I actually can't even still believe that I actually stepped off the edge, because that was the hardest thing right there, was just stepping off the edge and just taking the breath and going boom. I can't even hardly get on a chair or a ladder to do something, so doing this was incredible.
How do you feel?
Exhilarated.
Yes,
Exhilarated.
unstoppable.
I feel alive.
That was so
I'm glad I did
badass.
it. It was really cool that Bob stepped up and decided he would overcome his fear with me. This whole experience, all of the trainers all along have helped me overcome the fears, fear of the gym, fear of equipment, wondering if my heart was going to explode if I worked out too hard. So this whole journey has been about overcoming fear, and so this was just hopefully one of the last steps of overcoming the fear that I have.
Well, today sure was a day of overcoming fears, including my biggest fear. I can't believe I jumped off that thing, and I'm so proud of everyone. It was fun.
So welcome to New Zealand.
I jumped off that building, whatever. So there's a lot of history for you in New Zealand, huh?
You know, knowing that I was coming here, I got a little excited because I've never been to New Zealand, but my father has. My grandparents saved up whatever they had and chose one of their kids to send here to New Zealand to go to school, to become educated, and that was my dad. My dad was the one that was chosen. My dad received the main part of his education here in New Zealand. It's because of what he learned here helped the Kinney family get to where we are today in America and to have what we have. I can only imagine what my parents, especially my dad, for him to even know that I'm in New Zealand.
Right.
That I'm so close to where he was a big part of his life. What really brought us all to America.
I'm gonna break the rules right now, and I'm gonna give you my phone, and I want you to call him. In 11 seasons, I've never given a contestant my phone to use, but I just thought it was the right thing to do.
Hello? Hi, Dad. Yeah, how are you? I called because I'm here in New Zealand.
We love it because it's beautiful.
My father is the most amazing man I've ever known. I'm so grateful for everything that my dad did, for the sacrifice he made here to help his family. I can't believe I'm here to be able to be part of it, to see what you did. And so, but I just want to let you know how much I love you.
Yeah, I love you.
Thanks, Dad. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. My dad knew that his family depended on him. I think that's something that I've learned. What a great example to live by. And I'm so grateful for him because that's what's going to save my family.
Wow, here's the motley crew. Welcome to Sail NZ, guys.
How we doing?
My name is Erica. I'll be your captain today. I've heard you guys have been doing a lot of workout back at the ranch. We're going to show you how to do Kiwi style. All right. Alrighty, guys, the boat you're sailing on today, NZL 68, is a hybrid racing boat for the America's Cup. It's the elite of the yachting world. It's not an ordinary little yacht. It's a very, very powerful machine.
We're not going to just go sailing. We're going to go sailing on a boat in New Zealand that raced professionally at the America's Cup. How awesome does that get?
you guys are going to be turning these winches so we can get the sails up and then we can move the sails around. All right, we got to get it 112 feet to the top of the mast. You want to see how this is done? All right, hands on and slowly grinding forward. That's good. Might get a little bit of water here, guys. That'll cool you down. Ding, keep it going. Keep it going. You're nearly there. Keep it going. Keep it going. Maybe an inch. Keep it going. And hold. Well done, team. Have a look up. Well done, crew. Good work. Stay on your pedestals. We haven't finished. We're going to race the other boat.
Let's go.
You guys ready? We're going sailing. Grinding forward. Dig it in, dig it in.
Your work's not over once the sail is up. It's definitely not. You're constantly stopping, winding, and it's just a constant workout.
We're trimming up. You can feel the boat powering up now.
Come on, guys.
Keep it going, team. Dig it in, dig it in. Come on, a little bit faster. They're going to come and try and push us out, but we got the pace. Keep it working. Awesome! Yeah!
Yeah, baby.
This is what we all needed today, to just kind of stop and realize that there's so much more than just the ranch and the Biggest Loser. There's the rest of the world out there for us. There's the rest of our lives, and we're able to do all these crazy things like jumping out of towers and sailing boats. I mean, these things we wouldn't have ever done before.
You know, I think we've all lived in a world of no's and can'ts. And it's like here in New Zealand, I'm beginning to realize that my world's going to be full of yeses and cans. It just feels like a truly new life, and it feels really amazing.
Did anyone ever think that we'd make it 15 weeks? No. I mean, that's a long time to be here. Yeah. And of course, did you ever think that we'd make it to New Zealand?
Yeah, baby! Woo! Yeah!
Coming up. I need somebody that's going to get in my face and challenge me to do what they think I need
that's
to
not
do.
a problem if you want me to get in your face.
I feel like those two individuals have a level of expertise nobody else has.
If you think you're going to lose more weight over there next week, we'll see what happens. Okay? If you want to jump ship, jump.
Hello, everyone. Your first workout in New Zealand is about to happen out here.
Before I start the workout today, I'm wanting to talk to Kara because I have some concerns, not only about our training, but also about our diet at this point. You know, Kaylee has only lost about 6 pounds the last 3 weeks. Austin's only lost 12, and I've lost more than that, but I have some real concerns, and I want all three of us to have the best opportunity to make it as far as we can in this game.
Hey, guys. We're going to go over here.
Are we ready to get to work?
Yep.
This is our first workout here in New Zealand. This weigh-in is going to be incredibly tough. Traveling, historically speaking, is terrible for weight loss. So today, we're going to do in this workout what we always do. It's beatings day in and day out. Only this time, we're going to beat them in New Zealand.
That's it, Rulin. Let's go. You're in New Zealand now, my friend. Let's go. Hop.
Come on, back. Up. Back. Good. Go, 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 go.
I'm about to get the workout started, and I'm just getting this feeling that something is going on with the green team right now. So it's our first workout in New Zealand, but let's cut to the chase beforehand. I don't know if anyone here has a problem or whatever. I'm right here, so let's talk.
Okay, I need to talk to you.
All right, and you guys take a jog. Ken has a problem, and as soon as the first workout started, I called him out. So let's get it out in the open right now. Let's not waste any time. So talk to me. What's the problem?
Well, there's a couple problems. One is I need more guidance from you on what I should be doing, even with a couple of the injuries that I have. Okay? And it's too important at this point of where we are in this game for me to just pretend like everything's okay for me.
Okay,
so I feel like the last couple
Ken, let me say right there to put that to stop, because I've done nothing but work with you Since day one, I've had you since day one. You're here, and you're one of the last final 9 contestants. I mean, I'm there every day. I'm working around your injuries. You said you want to run. Last week, we did everything that we could. You lost 4 pounds. You lost more than anybody on the team. Considering your injury, I think that the weight that you lost was fine. I mean, what other...
What I think the solution is, okay, and this is, you're not gonna like this at all. I feel like those 2 individuals have a level of expertise that maybe nobody else, just a second, nobody else has because they've been doing this game for as long as they have, all right?
It's fine. It's fine. You want to jump ship? Go right ahead. If you think you're going to lose more weight over there next week, we'll see what happens, okay? I've done nothing but work for you, okay? And I've been here 24/7 every step of the way since day one, since we were walking around the field day one. You've had amazing weight loss training with me this whole time. Guess what? Brett's not here anymore. He lost 3 weeks in a row. Maybe my method works, maybe it doesn't. I think it does since all 3 of you guys are still here, okay? You want to jump ship, jump.
Austin, come here. Bring Kaylee. Let's go. Quick.
Jillian actually notices that Kara and Ken are still talking. So Jillian, she called Austin and I over, and we joined their workout.
Kids, shuttle runs. You're taking these, you're running them up to the green and back. Let me know as soon as you're done.
You know, Bob and I were just like, we just pulled them into the workout so Kara and Ken could hash their stuff out, because at the end of the day, we're trainers. Our job is to get people to lose weight. It's not about our egos.
You lost 4 pounds last week. Is that the problem you have? You pulled the big number every other week.
Okay, what I'm trying to say to you is, I need somebody that's going to get in my face and challenge me to do what they think I need to do.
That's not a problem if you want me to get in your face. And if you want me to scream in your face, I will scream in your face. If you want me to torture you, just ask, because I have no problem torturing you, Ken. No problem whatsoever. If you want me to push you in more workouts, let's go work out then.
I really question whether Kara has that expertise to take us to the finish line. I do believe she has the heart and the desire, but I said what I needed to say to Kara, and so, you know what? We'll see how it goes.
Strong Tongan in front of me right here. Let's go. Perfect. 10 more.
Big inhale. Drive! Go! Come on, Austin. 5 seconds. Everything you got.
You've been traveling around the world right now. Do you understand what that could do for weight loss? That's a scary, scary thing. Listen, I know these guys are excited to be a world away here in Auckland, New Zealand, and I want to be able to explore too, but this is not a vacation. Hop up, run as fast as you can up to me. This is work.
Quick! Come on!
Let's go. Deep. 3. Don't anyone stop.
2.
Bob and Jillian's idea of a nice vacation in New Zealand is not my idea of a nice vacation in New Zealand.
Lock it out straight for me.
I mean, I have never seen people in my life make up exercises out of tires and hammers and parachutes, and I mean, they'll find anything and make it a workout.
Come on.
Faster! Punch! Austin and Kaylee are now working out with Bob and Jillian's team, so I decided to focus on Ken today. I had Ken doing some sprints, Ken doing a little bit of weight training. Back, go! And I was on top of him the whole time. He said that's what he wants. He said that's what he needs. I'm gonna give that to him. You wanna be here to the end? 3. Brett got eliminated last week, and now everyone thinks I'm next. But guess what? I'm a fighter, and I'm gonna fight to the very end. This is my chance to prove that I am just as good as Bob and Jillian.
When traveling, we're tempted more than ever, and it's okay to indulge as long as you indulge intelligently. Oh wow, look, you got some eggs, portobello mushrooms, mixed greens. Many items, such as sorbet, come in individual portions, so don't be tempted into buying the entire pint when a couple of bites is all you need. And remember to always mark those calories in your food journal and work them off when you go to the gym. You did a good job.
Welcome, everyone, to a spectacular hillside overlooking Bethel's Beach. As you already know by now, New Zealand is a mecca for adventure seekers around the globe. People flock here for a lot of reasons. To surf, parasail, windsurf, or to cross the famous sand dunes. You are all here because this is the site of your next challenge. This is something you've done before, but never quite like this. You're about to compete in a 5K. New Zealand style. And if you look closely, you can even see the finish line. Right there on the beach.
Wow. I absolutely hated the first 5K.
Keep going, Austin.
Again, the week 9 5K, it was still on a treadmill. So the idea of doing a Kiwi 5K is really daunting.
You know what you're working towards, but there are definitely going to be some formidable obstacles between here and there. You will run down a path where you will hit a creek bed, climb the sand dunes, and then hit the beach. And you will run down the beach to the finish line.
This is not your traditional Biggest Loser 5K. We're gonna be running through this terrain, which is totally foreign to us and like completely just a whole different monster than it is running a 5K on like, you know, a manual treadmill back at the ranch.
You are running as a team, which means you have to stick together and help each other face every single obstacle you come across. The first team to get all the players there wins. The team that wins today's 5K will be taken by helicopter to the picturesque island Waiheke, where you will enjoy a lovely scenic lunch.
The thought of maybe having the chance to be able to fly in a helicopter over New Zealand is better than anything I've ever dreamt. I'm going to give everything I've got to win this prize.
So if that's worth playing for, then I suggest we get to this 5K. You guys ready to do it?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, let's get to the starting line. Come with me.
If this was the first week and we were on The Biggest Loser, I'd be in tears right now. I'd be like a 5K through water, through mud. But it's like everything that they throw at me just makes me excited. It's like I'm going to finish something else that I've never done before.
On your mark. Get set. Go!
We're going down a mountain, and at this point, I'm just thinking, wow, I mean, look, it is so pretty and beautiful. I can't believe I'm running a 5K in New Zealand. It's amazing.
Good job, Dad.
Watch yourself. I'm not super worried, you know, about the green team. They shot out the gate really fast, and I don't know if they're going to be able to keep up that pace the entire time. So I think probably the competition's going to end up between black and blue. Good job, Ken.
Let's go, Jay, come on.
All of a sudden, I can feel an old hamstring injury cropping up again, and I'm like, oh man, this is not good. I mean, we haven't even gotten far.
Let's go, Jay, come on.
So I start to pull back a little. The green team's getting further away from us, and the blue team's getting further away from us.
How you feeling? The hamstring. Hamstring? Just relax.
I mean, I don't want to drop out, and I don't want to walk to the end. I got to at least jog. I got to do something to show that I've got some sense of determination.
Come on, JJ.
I don't want to give up at all.
Okay, just keep going.
We're coming fast. Come on. We can pass them.
Just keep it steady. All of a sudden, I start hearing this boom, 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 boom. And I glance over my shoulder, and here comes Moses, and he is just running. He's sprinting down that hill. Just keep it steady.
Even out your breathing. You got it. Yeah. Good job today.
You know, it's funny because week 1 we did a 5K. My exact thoughts when I'm on that treadmill is, what have I gotten myself into? How am I going to do a whole season of this? I can't even finish 1 minute of running on a treadmill. When I think about that girl, who I was back then, it seems like another life. And the great thing is this is just the beginning. Every time I think back on that girl, I just wish I could tell her, you know, it's all going to be okay. You're going to get through this, and you're going to be 20 times stronger. You might be the weak starter, but you're not going to be the weak finisher, and that's for sure.
Can you guys see him?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I see him.
Keep it going, keep it going.
The blue team's behind us, we can see them, but we're doing really well. And we're running into a creek.
Right there.
This is exhausting. You're pushing against very heavy, heavy sand. And you're getting water in your shoes, you're getting sand in your shoes are actually getting really heavy. This isn't an easy thing to do. Slow it down a little.
You got this. Come on, Mo.
When I ran the 5K week 1, I was afraid.
All right.
Yep. It's kind of symbolic to have gone from where I was, 400 pounds, sitting on a couch, going further and further into a hole, to where I'm in New Zealand. I may not be the fastest, I may not finish first, but I'm no longer afraid. It felt good to know I can do it.
I see the green team that we've actually made up some time catching them.
Yeah, they're behind us.
However, I see this big sand dune right in front of us.
Here we go.
This is like a mountain. I mean, this is literally, I don't even know how sand can pile up that high without falling over. It's like a freak of nature, this thing. Bear crawl.
You okay? Immediately when we hit the sand dune, you start trying to climb up, and I find myself just sliding and sliding back down and sliding back down. And then all of a sudden the blue team's right there.
We're kind of bear crawling up. And then it gets to a point about halfway where I just start slipping. I'm trying to grab on, and I just can't get traction. Careful. Then next thing you know it, Irene's right next to me, and we're all struggling to get up this mountain. Come on, Ken! Dig your knees into it.
My knees won't help. I'm trying to get up this sand dune, and I can feel the tension and the cramping that's going on. I'm trying. I just didn't have the strength and the ability to get up this thing.
Come on, Ken! Dig your knees into it.
I'm trying.
Come on! I get to the top of the hill, and Moses is coming up, and I realize Ken is still basically at the bottom of the hill.
My knees won't help. I just didn't have the strength to stay ahead of Moses.
Good job, Dad.
I turned to Irene and was like, we gotta run. We're gonna win this challenge. This is the leg that we have to do it.
Trying to do the things I'm trying to do right now is about competing with me and doing things that I've never done before, that I'm afraid to do.
Come on, Ken!
The old Ken would have put myself down. I would have been, very upset that I'm not gonna win or I might lose.
There you go. Nice job, Ken.
So I just decided, I don't care if it takes me 45 minutes, I'm going to get up this sand dune.
You got it. Almost there. Ken was really struggling, but he hasn't stopped. He's giving his everything. And, I couldn't be more proud of him. Good job.
Hold on, Irene.
I know I can catch up with the blue team myself, and I know Kaylee can as well. This is going to be on my dad. It just comes down to my dad's stamina.
Okay, come on.
Dig. Grab my hand. Go.
Ready, go.
Go. Green team's in sight. Jay was really struggling. He was hurting.
You all right?
Come on, brother, let's go. Come on.
But, it's not about always being first, but it's about always finishing.
Here you go, baby.
I hope I can finish this thing. I don't want to stop. I got this far on this journey, and a lot of what this journey is about is overcoming all these reasons and excuses. So I don't want to give up at all.
The only person I'm competing with is my old self. Just keep moving.
Right, they're running. Let's run. Come on. Downhill. Mo, you got this. Come on, Mo.
I'm totally exhausted at this moment.
Come on, we gotta run. We can win it.
4 months ago, having to do a 5K, I almost died.
You got it, Dad.
But as tired as I was, I knew I had to keep going.
We can do this. We're gonna do it together.
And the girls, they backed me up big time.
Come on, Moses. We're so close. Run. Pick up your feet. Let's go.
Last part right here.
Come on, they're catching up. Come on.
Catching up.
Come on, Mo. We can't stop. Come on, Mo. We can't stop. How bad do you want it, Mo?
Here comes the green team.
Green is catching up. Come on. Look how how close we are.
I'm so grateful at this moment for Irene and Olivia because both of them realized how much I want this race.
Look at your dad. Sure your dad stood on.
They keep reminding me of my father. That's what kept my legs moving.
Look how close we are. Look at my... Come on, this last push, Moses. Don't stop.
We've never done this before. We've never pushed ourselves to sport. This is epic. This is stuff you do in movies. And none of us thought we'd ever be in a place where we'd be doing any of it. And here we are today.
Yeah, blue team! That's it! Got this! All the way! That's it! Yeah! Good job!
At that moment, all I could think of was my father. And how proud I think he'd be of me.
Team Coleman.
I know.
Let's bring the green team in.
Good job, guys.
Come on, green team! Woo!
All right.
That's it, you did it. Good job, guys. Congratulations. Good job. Come on, black team!
Doing good, doing good. Stay focused. I don't really care that we didn't win the challenge, but I want to make sure that people knew we gave everything we could as a team.
Oh!
How you doing, Jay?
Good.
Black team is here!
All right.
We finished ugly, but we finished.
I finished a 5K in New Zealand. I didn't win, but for me, I finished. And that I'm proud of.
Congratulations, blue team. You have won an amazing adventure on Waiheke Island.
My dad, from the very beginning, has always said, I'm not a cardio guy. I will never run. I'll never be able to do this. And to see him on the winning team, that's amazing. And now he gets to go on a helicopter ride and just see the land where my grandpa initially started his journey. I did want to go on that trip, but I couldn't be more happy for him.
Congratulations on completing your New Zealand 5K. I'll see y'all at the weigh-in. Bye, guys. Enjoy.
That was amazing.
After the challenge, you know, Irene and I had a chance to talk, and almost at the same time, both said, Moses has to go on this helicopter ride with his daughter.
Right now, I'm so grateful to Irene and Olivia for giving me this opportunity to have this whole day with my dad to just really take in the whole New Zealand experience.
I have never been on a helicopter, and I can't believe that one of my dreams is gonna come true. This is amazing. And as we leave, I just look at the ground getting further and further away from me, and I'm starting to see this beautiful view of Auckland, New Zealand.
This is the volcano, the largest volcano in the region.
We just head towards Waiheke Island, and it's gorgeous. It's what everybody expects to see in New Zealand, and I'm witnessing it right now. That was awesome, huh?
Oh, that was so cool.
Beautiful.
So pretty.
To be able to spend this day with Kaylee and to be reminded of where the Kinney family began, it's something that I'll never forget.
I think we should toast to Grandpa for making this happen for all of us.
Here's to Grandpa Kinney.
Grandpa.
As we walk up, we have all the beautiful scenery of Auckland. You have all the sights, but then you also have Bob, Jillian, and Karen. And that means last chance workout. You know, times are short. You got to go in and you got to tear it up.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna warm you up here. And then we were thinking that, you know, it's kind of nice seeing you guys all together, and maybe Bob might lead us all in a yoga class, because I haven't got my workout on here, have you?
No.
Not a once.
And I've always wanted to take Bob's yoga.
It's pretty good. I'm not gonna kid you. So let's warm it up. Guys,
Okay.
spread out. And 1, boom, high knees, right here, pick them up, Going old school calisthenics today, pop, 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 all
Last chance workout in New Zealand. We've been traveling a lot, and we have a weigh-in coming up in Auckland, New Zealand, and all I can think about in this last chance workout is let's try to sweat as much as we can before you got to step up on that scale and see what this trip has done to you.
Last chance workout, flatten out. Like this, you're sticking your ass up too much.
Atta girl, Hannah, give me some height, make it
go.
pop. Mountain climbers, hit the deck. Let's go, let's go, let's go. How about plank jacks after this? And then burpees, jump switch.
Jillian, in her warped sense of humor, says to us, let's warm up.
And open, close.
And then we do the calisthenics. That's not a warm-up. This is a full-fledged workout. We are getting our butts handed to us.
Beautiful. Okay, grab a yoga mat.
Yoga is hard. Bob's yoga is very hard. And you sweat a lot.
You've been traveling around the world right now. Do you understand what that could do for weight loss? That's a scary, scary thing.
We are in New Zealand, and it is an amazing experience, but we have a weigh-in coming up. Can you imagine going home from New Zealand? That would be like the worst possible scenario.
Beautiful. Look at all these yoga bodies. Who would have ever thought you'd be doing yoga in New Zealand with this beautiful view? Green, blue, and black, all together here in New Zealand. All of us working together. Hold it. Hold chaturanga down for 4, 3, perfect, 2, and upward dog.
Yoga on the surface looks like it's not a workout because you're not running, you're not breathing extremely hard. But I have to tell you, holding some of the poses is extremely difficult and requires an incredible amount of strength and stamina.
Low, and now hold it down. Again, open that chest. Feel the sun warming your soul. Legs are strong, abs are in. Hold position as you drive your right hand down to the floor and lift your left arm up.
Bob's yoga is brutal. I mean, he twists your body into positions that you did not think were possible.
Imagine that you were trying to grab your foot with your hand. Reach it.
This is a tough workout.
That left hand underneath the body as you drive the right hand down, clasp the fingers.
What am I doing right now?
No way.
Supreme balance, Austin.
No, I've just got a lot of thigh in the way still.
I'm reaching back as far as I can, trying to touch these two hands. I still think my hands are about maybe 2 feet apart from each other, whereas Olivia and Jillian, they're able to touch their hands. Kudos for those ladies. They are amazing.
I want you to spend these last couple of minutes shutting out everything else. I want you to just tune out all that white noise. We are coming up upon a very challenging weigh-in. Biggest Loser trips are notorious for bad numbers.
Ken, let's go. Even though in the last chance workout, Bob, Jillian, and I are working together, when it comes down to it, the green team is at risk this week, and I can't have them go under. I want to make sure that you do amazing at the weigh-in tomorrow because I'm your trainer. It's important to me that you lose a lot of weight. I'm going to give you extra cardio right now. I'm going to give you an extra workout. Okay. Start jogging in place. I'm going to call intervals. This guy really just needs me to be in his face. Come on, Ken. Sweat, sweat, push. If he wants to sweat more, I'm going to make you sweat. Sweat should be dripping off the tip of your nose by the end. Let's go. Running in place. Fast, fast, fast. Hard. Hard. Nail it. Nail it. Nail it. Nail it. 30 more seconds. Hard. Push. Last chance workout. Let's go. 20 seconds. Last chance workout, Ken. Brett lost his whole team last week, and he went home. Now everybody thinks that's going to happen to me. Push, push, push. Last 10. Let's go. Hard, hard, hard. Faster, faster, faster. Almost 50. You're running like a 20-year-old. Push, push, hard. 20 seconds.
This week, Kara really did change some things up. And I felt like I was challenged and really pushed today. And I think that's what I need.
Count them out. 5. Last chance workout. 3, 2, 1. 5. I don't want to go home like Brett. My job is on the line here. My reputation as a trainer and my integrity as a fighter. And there is no way I'm going down without a fight. I think we're ready for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Walking into this weigh-in is unlike any other weigh-in we've ever had.
It's our first weigh-in here in New Zealand, and there's a lot on the line tonight.
The last thing I think anyone here wants is to go home, especially mid-trip, especially when we're in New Zealand.
What an adventure this week has been for all of you. Unfortunately, that journey ends for one person tonight. Even though the setting is different, the rules are still the same. We will weigh in all 3 teams. The team with the lowest percentage of weight loss will lose the weigh-in. Each of the players on the winning teams will vote to send one of you home. The only player they can't vote for is the player with the highest percentage of weight loss on the losing team. That person has immunity. So, let's start the weigh-in. Olivia, we're gonna start with you.
Woo! If I were to go home tonight, it would be devastating, because I wouldn't get to finish the trip in New Zealand. And I want to finish this trip. I hope that what we've done this week is going to be enough.
Olivia, when you first started this competition, you weighed 261 pounds. Last week, you weighed in at 174 pounds. Your current weight is...
All right, Olivia.
You lost 2 pounds?
I don't think I've ever been on vacation and lost weight before, so I am happy with that. I mean, obviously, this was a very different week for us, and not at the ranch, not in our normal routines, not eating the same things that we're used to, so it's still down, which I'm very proud of. So I will take the 2.
Thanks, Olivia.
Thanks.
All right, Olivia.
2 members of the blue team left to weigh in. Irene is next. Irene, when you started this competition, you weighed 255 pounds. Last week, you weighed in at 164 pounds. Your current weight is...
I'll take that. 3 is definitely more than what I was expecting.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, Rini.
Irene, you lost 3 pounds this week, adding to the blue team's total, making it 5 pounds so far. We have 1 person left to weigh in for the blue team, and that is Moses. Moses, when you first started this competition, you weighed 440 pounds. Your previous weight was 286 pounds. This competition is all about weight loss, but obviously you gained something this week in New Zealand, and that's learning about your father and his history.
This has been a special week to go back in time to realize where my family began. I hope Kaylee realizes that I've got some of her grandpa in me, and to think that I could be half the man my father is. I could die happy.
My grandpa's a great man, but my dad is too, and I think everyone here sees that. I'm proud to be his daughter, because he's amazing.
Moses, we're gonna weigh you in. Your current weight is...
Zero. My body didn't quite react the way that I wanted it to in traveling here. I guess the only victory I have here is that I didn't take away from what the 2 girls had already lost for our team.
Thanks, Moses.
Thank you.
You can't ever have a week where you gain weight or lose 0. I mean, it's detrimental to your team. And my heart falls on the floor because, you know, I realize that this very well could possibly put our team in jeopardy.
Moses, you lost no weight this week, so the blue team's total stays at 5. We have 2 teams left to weigh in. Next is the black team. Black team, you need to have lost more than 6 pounds in order to beat the blue team and be safe from elimination right now. Jay, we're gonna start with you.
Here we go, Jay.
I've always been known on the ranch as being somebody that's delivered good numbers every week. The lowest I've ever gotten each week would be 6 pounds. I just not sure that that's going to happen this week.
Jay, when you first started this competition, you weighed exactly 400 pounds. Last week you weighed in at 270. Given the numbers you've already seen on the scale, what are you expecting tonight?
I'm nervous. I'm still working through my reoccurring hamstring injury, but they're excuses, so let the chips fall as they may.
Let's find out how you did this week. Your current weight is.
You lost 2 pounds.
That's not good. I've never had that happen, ever. I mean, my least I ever had every week was losing 6 pounds, so to actually gain 2 is, I've never experienced that.
That is not at all what I expected.
I'm not going to make up an excuse. A number's a number, and I just know I have to work harder. That's the reality.
All right, well, let's hope you're here to do it. Thank you, Jay.
Okay.
Here's a guy that really wanted to take advantage of this second chance. And he's been floundering a bit since he's gotten back. He seems physically weaker than he did when he left weeks ago.
Jay, what is
I don't know. I don't know.
Knowing that we actually brought Jay back, and I think there are certain times, you know, since he's been back that he is letting us down in either challenges or at the numbers he pulls at the weigh-in. And having a +2 at this weigh-in, there's no excuse for it.
Jay, you gained 2 pounds this week, so black team is starting in the deficit. +2 pounds with 2 members of the team left to weigh in, black team, in order to beat the blue team. And you now will need to have lost more than 8 pounds. Rulin is next. Rulin, when you first started this competition, you weighed 474 pounds. Last week, you weighed in at 318 pounds. Rulin, you've definitely had some struggles on the scale. How did you face this week?
Kind of the same way as I did when I was competing as a wrestler. You know, you just come in with a plan. Travel's always tough, but you stay focused and you try to keep everything on point.
Jillian, were you a little concerned about Rulin this week?
I'm actually not, but I mean, I certainly wasn't concerned about Jay, so I could be wrong because I did not see a +2 coming, so.
Let's find out how you did. Your current weight is.
Woo! Yeah.
Good job. Well done.
Thank you. Being in Auckland, I got to feel, you know, the feeling of having other people around you. And people still look at me like I'm imposing, but it's not because I'm, you know, fat. It's now because I think I'm in shape and my body is what it was when I competed at the Olympics. And that feels so amazing again.
Well, Rulin, you lost 7 pounds for the black team, taking their number to -5. Remember, black team, in order to beat the blue team and avoid elimination, you need to have lost more than 6 pounds. Hannah, you need to have lost more than 1. Let's get you on the scale.
I have to lose more than 1 pound to make our team safe from elimination tonight and to beat the blue team. And I'm just thinking to myself, I just need to get a 2. And I'm thinking about how hard I worked this week, and I just worked so hard. I know I'm good for my 2 pounds.
Hannah, when you first started this competition, you weighed 248 pounds. Last week, you weighed in at 168 pounds. You need to have lost more than 1 pound in order for the black team to beat the blue team and guarantee that you are safe right now. Hannah, your current weight is.
Oh my God.
Your current weight is 164 pounds, Hannah.
She is like dropping weight. Like, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm very, very happy with that. Sorry, I'm very surprised, actually. I sweat more in New Zealand, let's be honest. It's very hot here. It's just exciting because when I come on vacation, normally I come for food. I come to eat and be lazy. But here, we're all learning to do things like jump off buildings and run through mountains and climb sand dunes, you know, and it's awesome. It's like a whole new life.
Good job, Anna.
Thank you.
And black team, you did it. Good job. Hannah, you lost 4 pounds, adding to the black team's total, making it 9 pounds. Congratulations, black team. You are here for the rest of our trip in New Zealand.
Wow, thank you guys.
Blue team, we have 1 team left to weigh in. We're gonna have to wait and see how you guys do, okay?
Black team weighs in, they beat us. They, you know, beat us pretty good, as a matter of fact. And I'm starting to see, like, the storm clouds roll in. It's just dawning on me that, you know, not only is my trip possibly gonna end, but my journey here at The Biggest Loser might be over as well.
Green team, in order to make sure that all 3 of you are here for 1 more week, you need to have lost more than 5 pounds. Kaylee, you're up first.
All eyes are on me. Brett is gone, and there's Bob and Jillian, and then there's me with Green Team. And I'm thinking to myself, Green Team cannot lose.
Kaylee, when you first started this competition, you weighed 233 pounds. Last week, you weighed in at 168 pounds. Kaylee, your current weight is?
It was a hard week, but I was concerned once I saw my dad's number. I know my diet hasn't been right this week, but it is excuses. And obviously I've had people show me that it can be done. And it's frustrating. You see that? Obviously I still have work to be done, but I just have to keep going.
It's the opportunity of a lifetime for you guys to be here, but don't let that make you lose control. People here have proven you could still have a great trip, a great experience, and you don't have to be eating things that you're not particularly telling me about. You just have to have more self-control, Kaylee. That's all there is to it.
I agree.
All right, Kaylee. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kaylee gained 4 pounds, and I'm like, oh my God. This is the beginning of the end for Green Team. All my worst nightmares are coming true. I don't even know what to think right now.
Kaylee, you gained 4 pounds this week, so the green team starts off with plus 4 pounds. We have 2 members of the green team left to weigh in. Austin, Ken, between the 2 of you, you need to have lost more than 9 pounds to keep the green team safe.
Good grief, the whole blue team lost 5 pounds. The whole black team lost 9. And now we have to lose 10, and that's doable on a normal week, you know, but we're just not sure.
Austin, you're gonna weigh in next.
Last week, I was disastrous on the scale. I had a -2. So I've tightened my grip on everything this week, but it could still not be enough.
Austin, when you first started this competition, you weighed 396 pounds. Previous weight was 263. Your current weight is?
Good job, Austin!
I couldn't be more happy to have a -8 this week. That's huge. So I'm flabbergasted. And you know, it's funny. This symbol in this culture means a new beginning. I'm in New Zealand. I'm 21, and I'm seeing my new beginning. It's huge.
Congratulations, Austin.
Thank you.
Holy cow. I don't even know what to say, but I'm getting a glimmer of hope right now. Austin just lost 8 pounds. Amazing.
Austin, you lost 8 pounds this week, bringing the green team's total to 4 pounds. But it isn't quite enough, green team. We have to weigh in Ken, and the green team needs to have lost more than 5 pounds in order to beat the blue team. and guarantee that all 3 members of the green team are here for 1 more week. Ken, in a week of overcoming obstacles, this is the most important one of all. Let's get you up here on that scale.
At the beginning of the week, I had an issue with Kara and kind of called her out to her credit. She stepped up, she made some adjustments, and so we've all done the best we can, and now hopefully it's enough.
How do you feel you did?
I'm really nervous because I saw some of the other people's numbers, and so I'm nervous.
Ken, when you first started this competition, you weighed 377 pounds. Your previous weight was 253. You need to have lost more than 1. Your current weight is.
We did it. I promised Ken that I would keep him and the green team safe, and I did it.
Ken, you definitely are the hero for the green team.
I got to give all the props to Kara. I do appreciate the fact that she does care, and 5 months ago, and for the last 30 years of my life, I would always give up. And the fighting and the boxing has really helped me to learn how to fight.
You know, we've had our ups and downs, but in the end, you know, you pulled a 6 tonight, and thank you for saying what you did, because I didn't expect that, and I really appreciate you saying that. And I'm glad that I'm able to help you in certain ways. I've finally proven myself that I belong here with the best trainers in the world. Everybody thought we were going under, but guess what? Everybody was wrong. Green team, perfect record, 4-0.
This week, Ken, you lost 6 pounds, bringing the green team's total to 10 pounds. Congratulations, green team. You are safe, but unfortunately, blue team has lost the weigh-in. The rest of the players will vote to send 1 member of the blue team home. There's 1 person you can't vote for. That's the person with the highest percentage of weight loss on the blue team, and that's Irene. Olivia, Moses, I'm sorry to tell you that 1 of you will be eliminated. Kaylee, I just have to address your face. Obviously you're already thinking about the blue team.
I'm really happy that, you know, these 2 did well, especially when I didn't help our team at all. I still can't. It's hard knowing my dad could go home. My dad doesn't have immunity on the blue team, and he could go home. And that's hard, and it's scary because I don't want him to go home at all.
So I'm going to give you guys some time to talk it over, and I'll be back to hear your decision. See you in a little bit.
I guess it feels really surreal standing here, and it's difficult to try to convince a group of people why I should be here more than somebody else. There's a lot of reasons why I wanted to lose weight, and I thought, it would help my opera career, it would help lots of things, but the core truth of why I'm here is because I have been married for 13 years. I'm 35 years old, and I want children more than anything. And I just don't have much time left. And I'm proud of what I've done so far, but I'm not where I need to be yet for that to happen. And the longer I stay here, the better chance I have. And that doesn't mean that that's any more important than why Moses is here. But that's just my truth.
I want to be here, and I need to be here. And I know that Kaylee and Rulon does not want to hear this from me. But I think my time is up. Especially after hearing Olivia. I didn't realize that one of her goals is her family. I have my daughter here and another one at home. And they bring some of the greatest joys in my life. And Olivia needs to experience that. All I ask is, please watch over Kaylee. And I just want you to know how much I love you all. So let me go. Please keep her here. Do what's right. This is what's right to keep her here. Okay.
Coming up, the Biggest Loser transformation moment. See how the eliminated player looks today. The Biggest Loser Club. It's changing lives. Want to be a contestant on The Biggest Loser? Log on to NBC.com for details.
All right, everyone. Let's get to this elimination. The choice tonight was between Olivia and Moses. Hannah, let's hear your vote.
You know, Moses, you showed us what it's like to have a family. You showed us what it's like to be a great father. And I just want you to know that, and I speak for everybody, that you are a precious man. And so I just want to tell you that I love you very much, but I did vote for you tonight.
Okay, Moses, that's one vote for you. Jay.
Moses, I think you can understand where I'm coming from because it means so much to her to have her own family. And like she said, time's running out. So tonight my vote would be for you, Moses, not because you shouldn't be here any more than anybody else, because you deserve to be here as much as anyone, but also, like what you said, I think it's the right thing to do.
Moses, that's 2 votes. Austin, let's hear from you.
Moses, I respect you so much. I'm going to honor your wish. So Moses, my vote is for you.
Moses, that's 3 votes. Kaylee, let's hear from you.
It's really hard for me. Both of you are amazing people. And one of you gave me a really great gift this week. To share this special time with my dad. And I feel awful that I have to do this, but I can't ever write my dad's name down.
I understand. Don't feel awful at all.
So that's why my vote's for you, Olivia.
Olivia, that's 1 vote. Moses, you have 3 votes. If you receive 1 more vote, you will be eliminated. Ken, you're next.
Tonight's really difficult for me because probably the one person that I've partnered up more with in the workouts, you were my partner. My journey here won't be the same if you leave tonight, Moses, but I did what you asked to do. So tonight, my vote is for my dear friend, Moses.
Moses, that's 4 votes.
Kayla, I'm ready to go see your mom again and your sister. And you stay here. You be strong. Give everything you got. Because you deserve everything, Kaylee. It's just like what Grandpa wanted for me and my brothers and sisters. I want the same for you. I want to thank you all for this most amazing experience. You all have made me a better person.
Moses, you've had a record-breaking season. But I'm sorry to tell you that you are not the biggest loser. And it is time for you to say goodbye.
You be strong, okay? See you guys. Love you guys. I've been well over 400 pounds for over 10 years. Through this experience of The Biggest Loser, I have been able to reach limits that I never thought my body could get to. But I do have a lot more to go in my journey of my weight loss, and I was reminded of that because I'm still a little too heavy to jump off the Sky Tower. Oh, I'm jealous. I am leaving New Zealand with all the tools I feel I need to be able to go back home and start my life, to help my family get a better life. Just like my father did when he left New Zealand to help his family move forward in life. America, next time you see me, I will have lost enough weight to be able to jump out of the Sky Tower, jump out of the plane, or do whatever I want to do, because I will never allow my weight to hold me back in anything I do. Before The Biggest Loser, I weighed 440 pounds. Today, I weigh 273 pounds. I have lost a total of 167 pounds. When I left New Zealand early, I kind of felt that there was still something more that I need to get out of this whole experience. So I'm back here in New Zealand. I decided that I wanted to come back, but I wanted to come back with my dad. My father is my idol. He is who I look up to for everything. And probably the one place that I'm most anxious to take him to is the Auckland Grammar School, where he went to receive his education.
You must be Daniel.
Yes.
Well, welcome back to Auckland Grammar School.
It's the beginning of our family. It's really where he made the initiative to better his life for the betterment of our family.
We have a photograph of the school when you were here. How about that? 1955.
Wow.
So
That's all I knew at that time. This truly is what made a difference in our family's life. And for him to be able to share with his son is something that my dad will always hold dear in his heart.
Thank you. It was a great idea for you to come back.
Being able to be here back in New Zealand with my dad has been an amazing experience. But there is one more thing I want to do. I want to bungee jump off of that. Last time I was here, everyone got to jump off the Sky Tower. I've always dreamt about bungee jumping. So this time, before I go back, I want to jump off the Auckland Bridge. Heart's starting to pump, man. My heart is pounding big time. I'm excited. I can't believe I'm here. I need to hurry and get it done. I just got to do it. I think I'm going to faint. You're right. It's freaking me out right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You did it, Moses. You did it. I'm free. I'm able to do whatever I choose to do. I know he's proud of what I've done here on The Biggest Loser. Moses is just wonderful. I'm thankful for my father and to be able to share this with him. I can't think of anything better.